Salutations viewers, my name is Game Dame and welcome back to another one of my Legends of Runeterra patch notes review. Today we are reviewing patch 1.8, Call of the Mountain, which means a new region, Targon. So, as usual, I'm going to be reading the first portion of it, and this was released on 8/25/2020, so I know I'm a bit behind, but we will be having the new patch note come out in a couple days, and I will be reviewing that and putting it up as soon as I can. So, without further ado, let's get started. So the Call of the Mountain expansion arrives with a new region, Targon, as well as 89 collectible cards, 7 champions, and a variety of new features and content across the game. Try out new champions and strategies in the Discover Targon lab or pioneer your own path upon the mountain. Call of the Mountain arrives with patch 1.8, which will be playable at approximately 11 a.m. Pacific time, August 26th, which is already past that. So with Call of the Mountain, it starts Legends of Runeterra's bi-monthly card release cadence, kicking off the 3 expansion set, so that way we can get more of a look into Targon. So in August, they have Call of the Mountain 7 champions, the 82 non-champions, and then in October, we have Call of the Mountain expansion 2 with 3 champions and 37 non-champions. Then in December, they have the 3rd expansion with 3 champions and then 37 non-champions. And then February, a new set will be revealed with the new region. So I'm excited to see what region they will go with next. So with Targon, I'll read the cute little description here. On this towering mountain, cosmic beings lend their might to mortals. Astral dragons soar beyond the sky. Tribes of the faithful devote themselves to the sun and moon. Playing Targon endows you with the ability to raise your units to new heights. You win by reaching the apex of your power and confronting enemies with awesome force. Align yourself with the celestial, and the stars themselves will ordain you victory. So we have an insane amount of new cards, and if you guys don't know any of these here, I definitely recommend checking out Mobalytics, Decks of Runeterra. They give you analytics and a whole bunch of ways that you can build your own decks, and they're very, very helpful. I use Blitz quite often when I play League of Legends, just because sometimes I have to get up in the middle of something and I just want my runes to be ready for when that happens. So let's see what other region road updates that they have. Well, they have the new cards. I didn't even really go over the new cards. So they feature 51 collectible cards from Targon, including champions Leona, Diana, Aurelion Sol, and Taric. The remaining 38 cards are spread across the existing regions with a focus on Freljord, Ionia, and Shadow Isles, and their new champions Trundle, Lulu, and Nocturne, which I'm very excited to see that more champions are getting more into the mix. And we'll be having more with the next 2 expansions that will be releasing in October and December, each featuring 40 collectible cards, including 3 champions. So, but by the time the 3rd expansion happens, all regions, including Targon, will have an equal share of champions and near equal share of other cards, which is awesome because we hate to see other regions having more cards than just the equal amount. So that way it's like, oh, well, you can't really use this region as much as this one because this region has a lesser amount of stuff to use it for. So if we go to the region roads update, so let me see. Targon joins the regions of Runeterra with its own region road, and the roads for Freljord, Ionia, Shadow Isles have been extended, so we can pursue all new champions and cards in the Call of the Mountain. So Targon region road added, featuring 20 levels. Freljord, Ionia, and Shadow Isle is extended from 25 to 29. And from patch 1.8, levels 1 to 25 on all existing roads can now drop Call of the Mountain cards. Bilgewater's region road now benefits from XP boost level system and earn extra XP towards completing region road levels, and a couple other things that are not as important. But now we have a new lab, and that is to discover Targon. So in this pre-constructed lab, you'll be able to choose one of the 6 decks packed with new cards and strategies from Targon, so that way you yourself can understand how Targon should be played. So they have Friends Forever, which means bring your support units to the fore as you overcome your foes with the power of friendship. Power of friendship, baby. Crystalline Strength, combine Noxian forces with Targonian buffs to overwhelm your enemies and secure victory. Then we have Blaze of Glory, dazzle your opponent with an unrelenting assault from your Daybreak units. Then we have Align the Stars. Unleash the power of Targon's dragons and celestial units as you find your destiny in the stars. Lurking Darkness. Evade and outmaneuver your opponents with the power of Nightfall. And then Star Ramp. Harness the Freljord's natural magic as you accelerate towards Targon's game-ending threats. So they got some dev notes here, which is more towards the balance in Call of the Mountain. Since now they'll be releasing cards every 2 months, they'll need to adjust how they approach all the updates that are going to be upcoming, especially when it comes to the balance changes. So they want to focus on like a lot of the live design attention on updates like midway point between the expansions with minor adjustments here and there. So they're giving for the major points, the bullet points here, they're given a major update for Lee Sin, giving him more options for synergies and allowing him to come online and impact the game earlier in the match. And then they have adjustments to Ezreal's level up quest and then the Yordle Grifter's allegiance effects. And then we have some more card updates, which definitely is quite a lot. This is a pretty decent patch, and it's a really great patch. And I love that they brought in the new region. Finally, Targon, I've been waiting. It's one of my favorite regions. So with Fury of the North, Sejuani's Fury of the North, old text was given ally +4/+4 this round, but now it's given ally +3/+4 this round. So they do lose a point of attack. And Trifarian Assessor, her cost went up from a 4 to 5. And apparently from what Riot is saying is that it was too effective in deck builds to maximize it. So they wanted to draw it back just a decent bit. It was a strong card. So Sump Dredger, his old text was to play me, discard 1 and draw 1. His new text is play, discard 1 to draw 1. So I mean, it's just quality of life update, just making sure that it sounds a lot better. As, you know, I think the English, I say this in almost every episode, I believe, is just the English needs to be worked upon, just like actually reading it so it makes better sense. And then the same quality of life update was directed towards Zonite Urchin, and her old text was to play me, discard 1 and draw 1. New text is play, discard 1 to draw 1. Now we even have more boards, more visualization aspects, more cute little boards and guardians. So I do love the Celestial Summit portion that they have over here. You know, I kind of wish that they had a board that was not just for Celestial Summit, but also for the moon and the sun. And I think they probably will be coming out with that sometime soon, as they did with these card backs. Now we have a new guardian named Cosmo, who's a cute little celestial dog. And like I was saying with the boards, they already did this with the card backs. They have Sunrise and Moonfall. I definitely think they should make a Sunrise and Moonfall board, and I think that would be really nice. And then they added 4 new emotes of Taric, Zed, Diana, and Lulu. And then they do have some bundles. So they have Celestial, which is, it seems to be the whole Celestial Summit, the Cosmo Guardian, and exclusive Targon icon. So, oh, nice. So Stars Above. So it's the Stars Above bundle. It's available for 1,422 coins, which includes all the things I just said. And now the Targon emotes bundle is 570 coins. And you can get them at a 25% discount right now. So there's another deck bundle, and this is called Celestial Radiance. A ready-to-play Targon deck available in store for 2,016 coins. So it gives you Aurelion Soul and Leona, and the theme is Daybreak and Invoke keywords, and the play style is mid-range beatdown. I like how they're giving these deck bundles now, because sometimes not a lot of players know how to correctly build decks without looking online. Sometimes you need to build decks on the fly, and you need to kind of understand of how that works. So I like how they're giving the players a chance to, like, hey, here's a deck bundle we have here, or some starter decks that you could work off of, so you understand how everything synergizes. So now we got rank rewards and a new season. Call the Mountain brings with its new rank season, as well as new ranked reward icons with the highest tier that you have reached. But I will just link this in the description, of course, as I usually do, so that way you can guys read more about this in depth. Much like the expeditions, challenge quests and AI decks, the minimum specifications for iOS, and then the miscellaneous reviews. So I think overall this was a very good change because now that we've brought in more of a support aspect into Legends of Runeterra for Call of the Mountain. I do know that there was a small update as well called the Micro Update New Lab. So this is literally it. So whether I'm just going to read this because it's so short. Whether you've been dropping every Celestial you can, composing that Leona Diana deck you've always dreamed about, on perilously focusing an entire deck on your favorite new card, we hope you've been enjoying Call of the Mountain. So they've mentioned a few times previously that Eek's expansion pack is going to be sticking around for an extra week because they are skipping 1.9 and they're going straight to 1.10. And 1.10 will be released on September 16th. So now they have a new lab called Inventor. So this is already out since this was released on September 8th, 2020. And arriving tomorrow, Inventor will test your ability to expect the unexpected and make the most of the hand you're dealt. In this lab, your deck is full of Invent, a spell which offers you the choice between 3 random cards, adapt to the lab's conditions, and achieve victory. Inventor will only be around for 1 week, so it will be replaced by something wild, LOR's first ever constructed lab. So this is actually already finished, so I apologize that I didn't get to this sooner, but they do have some miscellaneous bug fixes and just miscellaneous things in general. But I think overall the 1.8 patch that they have done is really well done, and I'm excited to see what more Tarragon has to offer. And then in January they will be, or February I should say, they will be of 2021, they will be releasing a new region. So what new region is next? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. But I definitely think this was a very good patch, and I'm excited to see more of the supportive aspect for Legends of Runeterra. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and or follow not only to my YouTube but to my Twitch. You know where my YouTube is at, but you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamedame. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.